Hello, hello, welcome to Peace Pat Paints. I'm Pat. I paint various and sundry little things here on the interwebs. So we're working on a dwarf pastry chef for Thanksgiving. For those of you who don't know anything about Thanksgiving, it is an American festival. So it's like a feast holiday. Lots of other places in the world have different feast holidays. This one's to celebrate. The idea is supposed to be, being thankful for stuff. Like the president just pardoned some turkeys that are supposed to be. It's supposed to be like thankful for our birds that we are all going to consume because we're getting ready to eat a whole bunch of turkeys over here in the States. For some people don't eat turkeys. A lot of my friends eat tamales, which is really cool. Like my Hispanic friends, they'll eat a lot of tamales at Thanksgiving. It's kind of funny. Which is weird because I know there's a lot of really great turkey dishes that come from Mexico. So I don't know. I think it's like a piss off kind of deal, But yeah. So and then I've got to go and do some stuff. I got a ham I just finished curing, and we're gonna season that up, and then we'll crust it with some paprika and stuff, and then we'll cook that. We'll that's got to get cooked off today so that it's ready for tomorrow. So the oven's going to be busy with the turkey tomorrow. Kristen is back there working on pies right now. She took the whole day off, which is pretty incredible. Didn't get a chance to take a day off and do that sort of things. I'm very thankful for all the things that we can do with our lives. So we have a pretty good support structure, and we do pretty good kind of trying to keep everything going around here in our little family. I hope everybody else is able to do the same. I know that not everybody can, but I hope that everybody gets at least a little bit of time here in the States to go have a little bit of moments with their loved ones and such tomorrow. I can't tell you that tomorrow, as I ain't gonna be here. I'm gonna be doing that. I will not be having. There will be no show tomorrow. Probably no show Friday as well. We're gonna go ahead and hang out with the family and do some stuff. I think we might play some games. I don't know. Depends on what the kids want to do, I guess. Anyway, so one of the things we were finishing up. This guy's almost done. Looking good. It's almost to the wash point. I want to do all the windows, but it's getting close. This one's almost done. We got a lot of these terrain pieces that we're doing for Forgotten Labyrinth comics and games. So go check those guys. Actually, I shouldn't say comics. I don't know if they sell comics. It may just be games. So don't. It may just be games. I know they do games. Anyway, I think it is just games. So yeah, this one looks really cool. It's gonna be nice. So a couple of these larger structures. And this one's fun. This one's got a little bit of Nurgleization on it. So this is very much Warhammer-esque kind of terrain. Well, these other ones. Well, this one's a big. So another big pylon. I'll probably go ahead and do I might do the energy thing in this one, although this one's like dead. So I don't know. It's been taken over by Nurgle. So I don't know if it needs to have all that. Let's go ahead and get to the painting part of things. There we go. Boom, boom. So yeah. And then we've got there's this. The camera's all goofy again. So this is a pretty cool piece, kind of like a generator. And then this guy is like some sort of Nurgle mass of teeth and horns and eyes and goof. I don't know. Anyway, let's get to work. We're too much yapping. Too much yapping, not enough pain. So anyway, yesterday we were a little closer. Oh yeah, the lights. That light's way better too. Better for me. I can see a lot better than here too. Maybe with just a little bit of it. Yeah. All right. I'm always trying to work on getting this better. Hey, happy holiday eve. It's good to see you, Sir McBeardsly. All right. So we definitely need to come back with a little bit of our flesh color here. This brush might be too big. Yep, that's my number 2. I need a 0. So what we're just going to do here is just lighten up any of the highlights. Stay out of those valleys. Put him on that stand. I feel like that was better yesterday. Definitely didn't spend $50. Oh man, making $50 worth of mac and cheese on mac and cheese for 3 different households, huh? Wow. I think we spent more money than that on cheese just for one household. But we're planning on eating it as like just cheese is the plan. Again, we want to highlight things. We also want to like really consider where our light sources are. So we don't want to put too much more light like down underneath here, but we want to definitely get to these fingers that are out. So don't spend your time working on places that don't need it as much as the places that are definitely going to need it. Like a little bit of a highlight right here. Sometimes it feels like you're paying the same thing like 5 or 6 times in a row. And the thing is, you're building up these different layers as you're going. And each layer has a different purpose and a different part of what it's doing as you're building up these colors. Alright, so this is a cadmium yellow. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. You do it the one time and you make the super fancy one, and then everybody, that's all they ever want. They want the epic super mac and cheese. That's all it takes. Alright, so this is our cadmium yellow over the top of this vermilion beard. Now, yellow is an interesting color. The pigments that they use to make yellow paints and so on and so forth, and Crayolas, whatever it is, yellow is not quite as powerful as the other pigments, so it tends to fade a lot. Yellow is very hard to paint in and of itself because of that particular thing. We've talked about that several times here on the show. Now, the good thing about that is we can use that to our advantage if we play it just right. I totally missed this. Here, and it would be right there. So like I was saying, we can use this to our advantage and highlight up this beard with a little bit of yellow. And even if we go a little too far, we could always, bring a vermilion wash on top of it, and it'll look great. Yeah, I do mine a little differently, but it depends on my crowd, depends on who I'm making it for. If I'm making it just for like a bunch of kids, they don't actually care, so I make it real cheap. But if I'm making it for like, myself and Kristen and stuff, I want to get like drunken goat cheese and all that sort of thing. And like I said, if we feel like that gives, I feel like that's too much, we can always come back and we can take that down a little bit. All right, so I think at 510, we're gonna go with a little bit of rough iron. I'm not even gonna bother squirting this out because I've got enough right here on this cap. Because I don't know, my only complaint with iron painter paints that these caps leak like crazy. That bottle gets tumped over one time, you got it all in your cap. It's gonna happen. nice dark color here to start off with, to really contrast with the color of the pie itself. Oh, I don't. Wait, I'm not hosting anybody unless they want to come over. Somebody shows up, I'll feed them. But no, we used to go to different people's houses like a while ago, but now it's just to the point where I'm so picky about food, and you know, poor Kristen's got so many dietary restrictions that it just feels like you almost feel bad making other people have to accommodate all that. And if it's a big feast holiday, I'm very particular about it. So, like, it's, I hate to sound like I'm a complete tyrant, but I am. You know, you know more than a lot how I am in the kitchen. But yeah, no, I have it's very particular. Like, it must be this way. I don't really want to eat it if it's not. Kind of mentality. It just doesn't work out well. You know, what are you gonna do? Just a little bit of bronze for his buckle there. Okay. This sculpt's eye is a little off there, but I think I got it right. Not bad for a vintage brush tip. I'm trying to replace this brush. Not too bad. This was a Michael's. One of their premier. For their little normal brand or whatever. Their little in-house brand. Okay, we're talking about doing some houndstooth pants. That's that'll be a trick. Yeah, I feel that too. Also, dietary special versions, cooking my mom's. Yeah, it just makes it so much. You feel like you're inconveniencing other people. Because we're going to use his seam line. Mold line as the first line here. off with your verticals. Don't let your brush tip get too dried out. Yes, yes. No, you can make some facsimiles, but there is something about gluten that is just it is a magic. It's a magic thing. Okay, you're definitely not saying anything a lot of people don't already know. But if that's what you've got to do, that's what you got to do. And, you know, oh, man. Don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Let me tighten up this little line right here. Little houndstooth pants. Shoot. That ain't easy. Okay. Second verse, same as the first. Let's do it again. of the things to not get too obsessed with is trying to get all the way back in between his legs like that. There's a point where you're just not going to be able to get it, so don't stress yourself out over something that's not really going to make a much difference anyway. Most people aren't even going to see it. Mother scratcher. And there's the danger of these silly bases. Oh man, that's funny. Okay, well, we got all the way to the end. That's good. Don't down the ground your pad. That'll help. That's helpful. Shoot. I don't know. I was talking about that with the top of it being the shape it is. Yesterday I was thinking it has to be either an apple or a meat pie. Most pies, you know, if they're something juicy like a berry, the top is more of a lattice. And if it's a pecan pie, it would be open because you'd show off the pecans. So I'm wondering if it isn't maybe it's a turkey pot pie. Maybe he's taken the leftovers from Thanksgiving and he's made himself a little turkey pot pie. You know, because you know it's never too late to start a new adventure, right? Even if you're an already cooked and half-eaten turkey, you could become a turkey pot pie after that, and give more joy to people through the flesh of your body. Yeah. That's demented. Yes. Oh my gosh. Girl, my phone was down there. Just buzzed and scared the crap out of me. That spooked my good. And he is a pastry chef, so we don't want his garments to be too dirty. We just want to be able to see those folds real good. Just a little bit of coming back through here and tighten up some of that. Make it look more like the folds and less like stains. And then let's put some stains on it. Some purposeful stains. Let's see. We want magenta. Not you. There we go. Because he probably did make something with some berries. So we'll put a little bit of like a berry stain color on here. So I want a little bit of magenta, and maybe just a little bit of Windsor violet. So that's just a little bit of Windsor violet there. And a bit of magenta. And just a little bit of water. All right. And now it's going to look like a little bit of wishbone gravy for the wishbone throne. That's good times. Just a little bit more magenta here. Maybe a little bit of a chocolate stain over here. Some very obvious stains, right? We do need to kind of do a little bit of we're cleaning that up. I'm starting to think that isn't part of his coat. I'm starting to think that this is supposed to be part of his beard. So I'm going to come back and fix that. Yeah, that definitely looks a little better. I was thinking chef coat. I think I know too much about being a chef, and so I'm thinking things are oh, a chef coat goes like this. And whoever designed this wasn't a chef, and he was just putting, because this is definitely not a chef coat. This is some sort of dwarven tunic. So I'm over complicating something for no reason. You know, not that I'm, you know, that's a pretty normal thing for me. I'm going to do a little brightening up these parts that we were trying to make cadmium yellow. Cleaning up here. Didn't spook me as much that time. Oh, that is 4. Is 4. We'll give it that burnt sienna and vermilion color floor that's in every damn kitchen in the world. Put a little bit of vermilion in there with it. It's this mix of like red and reddish brown and black. Every single dang kitchen you work in, except for Platt. We had these weird grippy gray things that tore up mops, just destroyed mops. Part of that was all linoleum when they redid all the kitchens. Buzzing away. It must be advertising time. Alright, that ought to do that. Black the actual base itself and call it good. Be done with this menace. This pie chucking monstrosity. Actually, kind of really like this model. It's a lot of fun. I'm just so used to painting monstrosities and have to say it. See? A good looking little guy. A lot of fun. Really had a blast. Loving the houndstooth. Loving the little stains. It's perfect. What a blast. Anyway, let's pull this guy down and say goodbye. So, hope you guys all have a great rest of your week. We won't be here for the next 2 days. We're going to be doing some, festival stuff. Thanksgiving for those of you who are in the States and out of the States. You don't celebrate necessarily, but I'm sure you have some loose understanding that it exists, or at least some of you might. I know of a lot of little festivals that have nothing to do with my life that exist outside here, but I think Americans have this weird arrogance where they think everybody celebrates the same things they do. But like a lot of people have no idea what Thanksgiving is. But a lot of people do. So it's kind of like this, I don't know, mix. Anyway, there's tons of people in the world, and all connected all the time. But yeah, I'm definitely thankful for all of you that choose to step up and watch these shows, and especially if you give us the like and subscribe stuff. That's super awesome. Really thankful to all the subscribers. Really cool. We're up to 461. We're like right there, man. We only got less than 40 to go, and we're at big 500, which is a huge deal. And 500, I got this car we're gonna put together at 500, and I might try to see if I can't get like an orc to fit in it and drive it. It'd be kind of cool if we could get it to look like there was an orc driving it. Might have to sculpt our own orc. That sounds terrifying. Anyway, hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Or a great week, and I guess Thanksgiving anyway, even if you don't celebrate it. I hope you have I'm thankful for you anyway, so there you go. There's that. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. We'll talk to you guys on the other side. Be good to yourselves. Be good to somebody else. Be good to people you don't know. Spread some good around. We'll talk to you later. Bye.